we decided to get married. So we went and saw, I don't even know how, we went to the Catholic Church, right? Because that's where we were going to get married. And we met this priest, Father Young, Monsignor Young, and he was exactly what we needed. You know, we were not in a good situation. I was pregnant. We were living together. Sean was not a Christian. It was just everything was wrong with our situation. And we went to him, and I don't know how he managed to do this. It's such a blessing, because we would probably not be Catholic today. We would have gone to some other church if not for him, because he managed to let us know that this was not, our situation was not right, and he didn't approve, and it wasn't okay, but still was willing to work with us to bring us into the church.
Wow.
So I think he is the reason that we have a sacramental marriage, that we have 4 children that we are raising in the church, that we want with all our hearts to be godly children, to find godly spouses, and to be godly spouses to someone someday, right? And I really credit whatever finesse he had, whatever guidance from the Holy Spirit he had to handle our messed up situation. I mean, we waddled to marriage prep. You know, I waddled to marriage prep, you know, with our little, papers, filling out our papers. It's like, here I am, we're having a baby and we're filling out these, are we compatible and stuff like that.
Yeah. A lot of the questions in the marriage prep was kind of funny. It's kind of like, how, do you agree to, are you going to have children? And it's like, check.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that we could just kind of bypass. And
so what about you, Sean? Like, you were not a Christian, but now you're looking at entering the Catholic Church. Was there any? Yeah.
So, like I said earlier, my attitude towards Christians not always the best, and and I didn't have too much patience for.
So how'd you get from there to?
Well, Claudia, I definitely give the props to Claudia. She, as she liked to say, she didn't say she was the best Christian, but she was exactly the person that I needed at that time when I was seeking, because she showed me how Christians can be loving, accepting, not judgmental, and those things were not really what I had encountered before. And so I got enough interest to talk to Father Young, Monsignor Young, and he said, well, why don't we just start meeting weekly? And we did. We started having like hour-long discussions, and I think he used about everything on us. He saved us, got us into a sacramental marriage. He saved me, bringing me into the Catholic faith. He's just I give the credit to him and to Claudia.
Is he one of those that you kind of debated with?
Yes.
Asking all those questions?
Yes, the poor guy. I drug him over the coals.
So he was one of those, and you did say that there were some deacons as well.
Yes, there was a Deacon Bill, who Bill Kennedy. He became my RCIA sponsor. I went through RCIA, and he was just a larger than life. I mean, he was a DEA agent, so he's like, knocking down doors of drug houses and stuff like that. Just a really interesting character. And he also was a music minister. He played guitar in our church, and he's the one who handed me my first set of mass parts for guitar and said, here, learn this. And I was like, okay.
What parish was this?
Sacred Heart in Nacogdoches.
Okay. And then that's how you started serving at church?
Well, I started serving at church when we relocated to Plano, but he's the one that I say is instrumental in getting me interested in music ministry, because I watched him play. He was a really cool guy, and I just got, kind of the bug there. So